You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright, what's up guys? We are back with another episode of Masochist. I went through all of the decks that we have played, and I only left the decks that we have not touched yet for this season. So I removed all the ones that we have played this season so that we don't re-roll them again. And I've left with just these decks. We'll see what we get here. Hopefully it's something interesting. Although, like I said, the goal is to play pretty much all of them. Did we Constellar? This is a deck we have not touched and we definitely need to update. Now I can also click remove and it'll just continue. We'll actually be able to play through all of the decks hopefully by the end of the season. Alright, on a side note, I did actually adjust the deck, which is the rank 7 deck. I have been meeting up in the Discord with various members of, well, the Discord, and we basically have been theory crafting a lot of these random decks. We fixed up this deck significantly. It is a lot better than it once was, because this had a lot of 10s before, but now it has a lot of level 7s and a lot of cool stuff that you can use. Also, Chaos Allure Queen, I didn't realize this before, and I realized this recently, but Chaos Allure Queen, actually, you can summon off of... You can summon Chaos Allure Queen off of her. It's kind of crazy. I realized that because somebody gave me a list of all the monsters that this could summon. But we have been theory crafting a lot of different decks. Rank 7, we cleaned up that deck. This is the new deck that's being worked on. It's not ready yet, but it's basically a 60 card pile that uses Grass Looks Greener among other things. But this is another deck that's being worked on. But randomly sometimes in the Discord, we will be having theory crafting sessions. So if you see people, just pop in. But today we are playing to start. We are playing the Constellar Photon deck. So Constellars, we've pulled a ton of these. I'm going to go to, let me see, I guess newest first. Yeah, with Constellars, I'll go newest first, because I have been pulling more. We'll go to related cards. I've been pulling so many more and more of these cards over the course of time that we've had it. We pulled this. Did I already have that in there? Yeah, we did have that. We've pulled other Constellar cards. I got to read through this stuff, but we basically, this card's really good because it... summon a Constellar. It basically summons from hand or graveyard, and then you can target a Constellar special summon extra deck, an Xseed monster, and you just transfer the material. So I basically have access to all of the other stuff. So I have access to Pallades and like all of this other stuff. We just rank up and we're good to go. So that's good. We also have to adjust things. I have pulled other stuff. I just don't recall exactly what. This gives you an extra normal summon. Do I have 3 of them? Yeah, I do. Okay, I adjusted the deck, and I think it's quite decent. There's a few different things that we could do. We actually could use this, too. 2 level 4 monsters. This actually isn't bad, either. Let's pretend where we can detach 1. Yeah, this card's not bad, either. 2,000 attack monster can be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. That card's not bad, either. I guess we could potentially use that, but I'm actually going to try out this new monster. I just dropped him in here somewhere. This guy right here, Star Liege. He detached 2 target a face-up card, changes attack to 0, have his effects negated. It's not bad. If it gets destroyed, you draw a card. It's not terrible. I'm sure we could probably work out other things that would also be decent, but I'm going to try that card out. We're going to try that. This is basically a big light-based deck. I cut out all of like the bricky cards. We have our multiple Necro Valleys. We could even probably get a Necro Valley Searcher Man if we really wanted to. Like, there's nothing that needs to be drawn in this deck. Maybe probably play one of him. This deck looks pretty good. We've got hand traps. We've got... It's a decent looking deck. Let's go try it. Okay, last episode, Odeon Jr. actually went undefeated, which is actually kind of crazy. That's the first time that's happened, where a deck actually went undefeated the entirety of the episode. So technically speaking, I don't even know if I should be switching off that deck, but I am. We're going to try the Constellar Photon. Okay, we won the coin flip. The hand is just okay. I mean, it's definitely playable. We have Photon Thrasher, so that gets summoned out first, obviously. That gets placed out onto the field first. When this card... Hold on. This is super rare, so you gotta read it. Okay, when this card is in the graveyard, it was sent there this turn. If it was sent there, you can normal summon Constellar for 1 less tribute. You can banish 1 Constellar monster from your graveyard. Target a Constellar in your graveyard, add that target to the hand, and then you can activate this. Okay, so I don't want to send this to the graveyard now. I actually should save that card. I will special summon this out. I think we just go... Oh, wait. Yeah, it's a good thing I special summoned that. Yeah, it's a good thing I did. It's a good thing I special summon that. So we can go 2 cards here. We can go into this to draw, or we can go Time Thief and Photon Dragon. I think we go Photon Dragon. We find out what we do next later, but we'll go Photon Dragon. We have 2 special summons here because we can activate this, and this will get us. We can detach Photon Thrasher. Oh, I shouldn't have detached that. It's whatever. Now, but we can search Advancer to hand. And I'm so used to detaching that I shouldn't have detached that. Special summon Advancer out. And then we can not do that. Normal summon this. And then with these 2, we can make Bujin Tsukiyomi to send your entire hand to the graveyard, draw 2 cards. I don't think I want to do, because I can send Fiendish Chain and then draw 2 cards. I don't think that's actually helpful. We can do that to try to draw into better interruptions if we wanted to. Or we can just go straight Time Thief right now and then just save what we have, which also isn't bad, which I think I'm going to do that instead. Yeah, I think I'm going to go, because I can draw decent stuff, but I don't know how good this stuff... Actually, I guess it's technically pretty good. Because then I discard Fiendish Chain and draw 2 cards, but there's no guarantee as to what I'm going to get. And I could just get really bad cards, so I'm just going to go Time Thief here. I think it's just more consistent. Yeah, we go Time Thief with these 2. Yeah, it's not so bad, honestly. Not so bad. You just set, pass. Chaining on. See what we get off Time Thief. Makes a big difference. And then we've got the Eternal Galaxy to rank this dude up. It's not terrible, honestly. It's more monsters, XYZ monsters, than our normal rank 4 deck is usually able to produce anyway. We'll rank this up. Funny enough, we also could have just made the Bujin Tsukiyomi, drew the 2 cards, and then just ranked up the Bujin Tsukiyomi. Damn, Maxi, I guess they just drew that for turn. This will be the last card that we summon anyway, so I guess that doesn't matter. It's basically going to be an Upstart Goblin for them. Yeah, they're going to be able to Maxi. Nothing I can do about it now. Summon this. And yep, now we put the chaining back on regular and see what they get. Yeah, they get 1 draw. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. Hopefully it is nothing too crazy here. Standby phase. Hit him with the Time Thief. If they are playing Sky Strikers, you hope you get a spell or a trap. We'll see. If you get a spell, it's a Tactics Talents. Talents is a scary card. It's a very scary card. They are playing Sky Strikers. How do we know? Sky Strikers is an atrocious matchup against everybody on Earth, because they just produce so much advantage. And I really don't have anything for them, for the most part. Because it is Sky Strikers, and I don't have much for them. I have a Monster Negate, Fiendish Chain. If this sticks around, we get to draw a lot, but that's about it. You just gotta hope they don't... I can't get anything off. Yep, Super Poly and some other stuff. They hit Array. Yep, they hit Array. I'll be honest with you, sometimes I run into Sky Strikers and I really consider just scooping. Because, to be completely honest with you, it just, I know this is going to take a long time. Like, I think the chance of them winning is about 95%. But it's going to take 10 minutes. So, to some degree, I kind of just want to scoop. But at the same time, they could just be kind of like a new bonehead that's picked up Sky Strikers that doesn't know how to play it. In which case, I will, like right now, he's activating this. I'm going to negate this. Yeah, I'm going to negate the effect. I'm going to detach this because I don't need to negate and destroy. And you hope that they just don't have another way to interact with that. Like, that's... They could have the negate, mobilize, engage, linkage. There's nothing I can do about linkage. Like, there's nothing that I can do about that. Yeah, there's nothing that I can do about linkage. I'm going to send that. Summon one from deck. I'm going to summon 0. That gets negated, but the danger is that this came out. That's the real danger here. This lets him add a Sky Striker spell on special summon. I am going to Fiendish Chain this. Yeah, 100%. That is way too good. We are going to Fiendish Chain that effect 1,000,000%. That also doesn't destroy it too, which doesn't trigger other things. Yeah, we're going to... It's that adds... Mobilize, engage, adds anything. This guy opened insane. He just didn't play this well. Afterburner. Please target him. Please target him. Thank you. Because he can't be destroyed by a card effect. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Okay, perfect. See, and this is what I was talking about when I said 95% chance of winning. He can't attack. This is the 95. He had a 95% chance of winning, but he's just doing everything you could possibly imagine incorrectly. And I'm very lucky for that. He also should just link this away and make Shizuku. But I'll see if he does. I mean, end phase, he doesn't. Okay. He should have, but he didn't. But again, we have to keep in mind he is still playing. Yeah, Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. We're going to activate this to add. Chainlink 2, 1 to draw, Chainlink 2 to add. That way we don't draw the card we add. We're going to add definitely this at this point, although we can technically add target photon. Yeah, I think actually at this point this would probably be better. This is a free special summon. I don't know what I'm going to draw. This gets us another rank 4 to hand, yes. This gets us an additional rank 4. And I'll detach just this to draw. Ash Blossom, awesome card. Fiendish Chain, another one, I'll take it. Yeah, this guy is... He should be winning this duel. Like, I think we can all agree this guy should be winning this duel. He has the better deck. His deck has all the answers. And it's very good at breaking minimal boards like ours. It's very good. Ironically, our deck is actually kind of better against combo decks. Because combo decks, we can sometimes you can stop 1-2 things on a combo deck and their turn is over. You can't do that typically with Sky Strikers. But this guy just did everything incorrectly. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. We're going to get a monster. Oof. Oof. Oof is right. Okay, we're going to normal summon this out. Have activate effect. Hopefully they don't have a negate. Yep, target the Photon Thrasher. They could have the banish out of graveyard. Yeah, there we go. There's a million things this deck could have, unfortunately, and that sucks. Banish out of graveyard. And now we're kind of cooked because I don't know what really to go into. I was going to go into something that destroyed this or bounced it at least. I was going to use this to bounce it, but now I don't have that. I can't get over monster's 3,000 attack, and that sucks. I just can't get over this. I have no way to get over a monster's 3,000 attack. No way whatsoever. I have to go into the extra deck to get rid of this. And I have no way right now to do that. I mean, technically I can go into this, pop something. Okay, I definitely have plays, but then I'm giving up like so much board presence, and for what? So, because I'd have to give up either one of these two to make a link monster, and it's like, for what reason? This is so much. It's better just to end phase. I have Ash. I have Fiendish Chain. I have this. I have this. I have a Monster Negate, and I have Time Thief doing stuff like. I have so many more things by just leaving things alone. Yeah, I have so many more things by just leaving things alone. And then if I draw this out a little longer and I draw like Necro Valley or something, I literally seal the duel. Because then I just activate Necro Valley, the graveyard's gone, super poly. Yep, that sucks. That really sucks. So this guy, he's not even playing well. He's playing poorly. But it's just, I don't know why he fused my... Like, some of the worst plays I've ever seen in my life. And I get super poly underneath. Like, some of the worst plays I've ever seen in my life. But just, it's Sky Strikers. Like, every card is strong. It's like, dude, every card is like Call By, Super Poly, Triple Tactics. It's like, every card is insane. There's no point to do this because he can't be targeted. So, I'm just going to lose my monster. It's fine. It sucks that we lost our dude here, but it's whatever. I'm drawing plenty of cards off of him. And I'll hopefully be able to recover. Every turn drawing off a Time Thief is great. Yeah, we'll activate. I don't even know. Oh, he can activate this to change his own typing. I don't know what else he had in his extra deck, but I had 2 lights on my field, which means this is a spellcaster. The other one was a warrior. He could have made, what's his name? Could have made something out of that. We're going to draw. Nope, don't want to detach that stuff. Okay, this is cool. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, let's see. Draw. Okay, this is it. Was it the extra normal summon or increase this thing? Yep, we'll activate. See what's going on here. We're going to get another spell card. Awesome. Let's see here. This can destroy cards on the field if this card is summoned. But the problem right now is, although I can do the Feteller monster, is special summon to your field. Special summon this card from your graveyard, and you can't declare attacks. So, let me see. What does this one do under here? You can banish it. You can activate this turn. You can banish one Constellar monster from your graveyard. Target one Constellar monster in your graveyard. Add that target. Also, this card gains the following effects. Which card gains the following effects? Oh, I see. So this card has to be on the field to do that. This card's pretty good too. It's just that right now it doesn't really do anything for me. So I can save it. But I could just normal summon 1800 person. Yeah, we're going to activate this effect to draw. I should have done this first. I should have activated the effect to draw just in case I saw. Got the one that gives me a double normal summon. I shouldn't have done that. But it is what it is. A Sage can't do anything right now anyway. Yeah, Sage can't do anything. It's not really useful right now because you need... Oh, wait, I could have... There was no way I could have known that, but technically speaking, what I could have done is I could have activated the effect of Time Thief to remove itself from the field, and then I would have had just this on the field, and then Sage would have attacked... Would have been the only level 4 that I had, and I could have summoned this and then made a rank 4. Technically, I could have done that, but there was no way for me to know that removing my Time Thief from the field would have drawn me that, so it didn't matter anyway. If I had this card in advance, obviously I would have known, but there's no way to know now. And my opponent is not in the greatest position, but they are playing Sky Strikers, so things can always go well. Engage. See if they had drawn that. Normally, I would say don't Ash the Upstart. But in this case, this might be the first time in my life I actually ash an Upstart. Because technically speaking, it's actually not even a bad card to ash. Because they can just like top deck like a Raigeki or like an Afterburners or like something insane right now that I can't ash. So for the first time in my life, I think I'm going to be ashing an Upstart Goblin. I think it's the first time. Because I'm thinking about it, like they can top deck something that I can't deal with right now. Yeah, like Afterburners I can technically dodge. Like they can top deck a card that I can't do anything about. If they top deck a Ray, I'm cooked. Like yeah, this is actually for the first person. Yeah, if they top deck a Ray, I'm in a very good. In a very bad position. That's the first time in my life I think I've ever ashed an Upstart Goblin. But in this particular situation, it was like a checkmate situation. We actually defied the odds. We won this duel. I'm shocked. Like that deck cooks every single one of our decks, but we just happened to beat them because that guy didn't know what he was doing. Okay, this one my opponent's playing. This deck is not bad in any way. I would argue this is a pretty good Sky Striker deck. Like this is, it's not even poorly built. It's just poorly played. Okay, let's open up a master pack. We are in gold 1 still, so we're opening one at a time, but that could change. We'll see. It could change in due time. We've got Melody Dude, Hyper, Crusadia is cool, Sacred Phoenix, S4, Stardust, and all repeats, but Guiding Ariadne is pretty cool for the Counter Fairy deck. Okay, let's open up some Legacy tickets. And hopefully these have something good. Honestly, at this point, I'm looking for random barrier statues, particularly the light one. And, okay, I guess I got that. You can discard one dragon or fire monster, special summon blaster. I think I have blaster. So, what's funny is I have the water one. I have Tempest. Not Tempest. I have the water little dragon. And I have the water big dragon. Now I have the fire little dragon and the fire big dragon. So technically I have them both. I guess isn't so bad. And wow, what are the chances we get 2 Gemini Lancers out of 2 legacy tickets, and there's thousands of cards in the legacy tickets. That's very unlikely. Okay, we have lost a coin flip. The hand's honestly not looking so good, but we'll see what happens. They're just setting cards, which is good. They're playing 60 card setting cards. So this could be Paleozoics. Or not 60 cards. This is 11 card extra deck. 57 cards. Okay. Maiden with Eyes of Blue. So this is like a 60 card Blue Eyes variant. I'll take it. We'll see what we do here. Okay. Z Ascended Sage. Photon Advancer. Got some moves being made here. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Special summon Teller or Constellar monster from your hand or graveyard. I don't have any. Target a Constellar monster. Special summon, and yeah, this is a free like rank up card every single turn, which is nice. I don't even know what to. This card's one of those annoying cards. Like, how do you beat it? Like, it's just. Okay, here's what I find in these situations. I think we make either Photon or Time Thief. In these situations, I think these cards are very good. Time Thief is good against trap decks, because if he's got a bunch of nonsense back here, I can dodge around it and I can get traps off the top of his deck, which I think I will do. I can't attack this card because he'll summon a Blue Eyes, and I have no out to the Blue Eyes. So I have to figure out a way to beat it without Blue Eyes. I also technically can make a Constellar card and then rank it up. Yeah. Target a Teller or Constellar XYZ monster. Yeah, I can rank it up. So I can make, like, where's the rank for? Not this. 2 level 4 light monsters. I can make this. Make all Constellar monsters unaffected by traps. I don't know if that really helps. This can gain 1,000 attack. Okay, so this can get over Blue Eyes, technically. Oh, I guess we can make this and get over Blue Eyes. Screw it, you know what? We never get to really play. We always make Photon Lord, so let's try some new stuff. I'm going to normal summon Photon Advancer. Yeah, we always play Blue Eyes. I mean, we always play Photon Lord and Time Thief over and over and over. So let's try some new cards here. I'm going to make this guy, and I'm going to increase my attack by 1,000. I think I'm going to just do that. I think that's not a bad idea. He's going to coffin 300 life points every time. Yeah, whatever. We're going to summon this out. We're going to make the rank 4 that I just said. One that gains 1,000 attack. Nope, not that one. Or does that one have to be like 2 Constellar cards? What did I click? 2 level 4 light monsters. Nope, that's not the one. It's this one. 2 Constellar monsters. So this is... I would have done this play. Attack the Blue Eyes. And I was switched, but the game's not going to let me. So I guess we just go Time Thief. If I do this, I can't do this. Like, there's just too many things I can't do. If I activate this, he can summon a Blue Eyes. Yeah, he can summon a Blue Eyes. I think we just make Time Thief and just pass. I honestly think we just do that. Out of all of our cards, because unfortunately he just dodges. Yeah, I think in our situation, I think we just make Time Thief pass. Time Thief pass it is, and then we can play the game, because then we have like Time Thief, we have like Fiendish Chain and this statue, and like we can do other things later. Because if he like activates the Maiden, we can just Fiendish hit Chainlink 2 and do stuff like that. Sometimes I played the Patient game last duel, and I'm going to play the Patient game again this duel. I actually like it's just the best protocol right now. It really is. It's the best course of action, and we'll activate this. Hopefully get a trap, because the trap will help us out. The Maiden with Eyes of Blue. It's a spell, but a spell is fine, because I'll take it. I'd rather have that than use Roar. This deck is interesting. It's like a mix of all Blue Eyes from all eras, and then it just has random shit. This is obviously... I don't like to call these noobs, because I've met some of these people in real life. Some of them really aren't noobs, actually. You'd be shocked. Some of these are grown men that are like 35, 36, 40 years old that are just like, they don't care. They just play cards they think are fun. They throw them in the deck, and they go at it on Master Duel. And I don't blame them. Some of these, like, people assume that these are like kids or noobs, but I assure you, this guy probably has more games on Master Duel than most of us. Like, he probably does. And there's a lot of them. They just on here, they see a card, they're like, 300 every single time. I'll take it. 300 every time a card goes to graveyard. That sounds like fun. And they just load it up. End phase, yeah, end phase, cool. What do we get? A spell card, right? Yeah, we're going to activate this. I do risk him doing this effect, Fusion Summon, but we'll see. Yeah, just that, and other Ash Blossom. I never thought I'd be mad at that, but that is what it is. Okay, now we can start doing stuff. This one. Yes, standby phase. Standby phase, super poly, cool. We get another draw. I am going to save all of these for the battle phase, because you never know. You never know with this deck. I'm going to activate Azure. Summon this out. Main phase. We can technically do something there too, but it's fine. Let's see what has... I actually think this Photon guy, because if he does have some sort of like Mirror Force back here, I actually think this is pretty good. Because if it gets destroyed by his battle or his card effect, we draw a card. I think it's actually pretty smart in this case. Because we can go Photon Lord and stuff. Never mind. Man, we had a lot of options, but he was just like, screw this. I don't want to listen to this guy talk anymore. Yeah, we actually had a lot of options. That was pretty cool. It's kind of like, I like playing against duels like that sometimes. It's like solving a puzzle. Okay, here's what my opponent was playing. They were literally playing every Blue Eyes card that ever existed. And then some that shouldn't have. Like, they're just... It's half burn, half Blue Eyes. So yeah, this is the kind of stuff that I was talking about that he had face down that I was worried about. Time Thief dodges cards like this, which is why I summoned Time Thief over the Photon guy. He's playing a burn, Blue Eyes, 57 card, 11 card extra deck. I don't know what the synergy is here, but who's this guy? I've never even seen this guy. Odd Eye, Soul Blaze Dragon. When this card is summoned, special summon a face-up pendulum monster from your extra deck. Cannot special summon except pendulums. This card is in your graveyard. Banish 2 other fusion. Special summon this card. I don't know why he has this in here. I have no idea. Alright, whatever. He doesn't even have any pendulums. I don't know why that's in there. Okay, this is very interesting. Alright, another master pack. Let's see what we get here. Cool, we've got a master pack with a glow. The yellow glows don't mean anything. They're not guaranteed. Although, here we go. We got a UR. Bending Destiny. That's a Fortune Fairy card. Amazoness Archers. Master of Endymion. Master Hero Anki. Mars. Cat Shark. All repeats. The UR is Super Red Nova Dragon. Now, technically speaking, I did not own this, but the game gave it to me for free, and now I actually own it. But the problem is, this card's virtually impossible to summon the natural way. 3 tuners, 1 non-tuner, Synchro monster, and it can't be destroyed by card effects. I don't know how I would summon this without, like, something crazy. Must first be Synchro summoned. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, when your opponent's monster effect is activated, or he declares an attack, banish this card. Also, banish all cards your opponent controls. Great effect, but once per turn, then this card is banished by its own effect, special summon. This card is, like, so good, but I have no way to summon it. What's crazy is, like, you could cheat it out with Crimson Dragon, but it's so difficult to summon this card naturally. This is, like, such an outrageous summoning condition. It really is. Okay, we just won the coin flip. The hand is... it's okay. We'll go normal summon this out. During the main phase, we can add a Constellar, Spell Trap. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that for sure. He's going to imperm. Perfect. That's fine with me. I think we only have one. How many do we have to add anyway? Yeah, we were playing the good Constellar card. I'm not playing any of the other bad ones. I used to play the bad ones just to have something to search off this guy, but now I don't. And then that's it. We just activate Necro Valley. And we put droplets face down. We don't need to put 2 because it's a hard once per turn. And we're probably going to be discarding droplets off of droplets anyway. And we'll just wrap it up with that. That's cool. I also like the fact, I like cards like this. This is a design that I think they don't have enough. There's a lot of special summon. There's a lot of when a card is summoned. Shining Sarcophagus. Add 1 Shining Sarcophagus from your deck to your hand. Then if you activate the battle phase. I don't want him to get the Shining Sarcophagus. I'd rather ash the card that gets to it than itself. The Shining Sarcophagus you can ash, but the problem with ashing it is that it will already be on the field, and then it can facilitate the rest of his strategy. So you actually, with this deck, you actually, it's funny when you think about Yu-Gi-Oh, there are certain things that you want to negate, and there's certain things that you should negate and certain things that you shouldn't negate. This is one of those rare situations where you do want to negate the card that gets to the card that they have. This lets him add Shining Sarcophagus. I don't want it to resolve because once this resolves, the game's over. Like, I can't do anything. So we're going to discard the Forbidden Droplets. Shining Sarcophagus is the entire deck. If he gets to it, I lose. If he doesn't get to it, then we're at a very slow down game. Why he summoned this in defense mode, I don't even know. But I will try to negate it. Like I said, this is the entire game plan. Like, if he can get to Shining Sarcophagus, I'm pretty much cooked. And we need to do everything in our power to prevent him from getting it. We need a monster. And we drew sort of a monster. We're going to activate this. Hopefully they don't have a way to negate it. If they do, it's fine. This is not terrible, but not good, because I can't summon it back from graveyard because of that. So I'm just going to set this face down and pass. Change this to defense and end my turn. Unfortunately, I don't have any play. I really need to get to a monster in order to do anything. I need to get to a monster. We're going to put chaining on. Activate this right away. The reason I'm doing this is because this obviously is a negate. It's a special summon negate. Although his deck doesn't really have a lot of special summon. This is a... Actually, I guess I could have negated the summon of this. It's going to... Silent Magician 0. Again, see, like, you need Shining Sarcophagus to use this effect. He's going to use 2 to make Verde Anaconda. I'm so going to negate this. He's going to summon that? Absolutely not. That's just not sticking around. I'm not dealing with a Dragoon. Like, absolutely not. He just... And that's why I activated that. And that's why I activated that. That was great. That was a great play on my part. Alternatively, he could have just used Raigeki out of the blue, and then I would have lost. Double, Necro Valley's no good. Go battle phase, hit him with 16 clean. At least 2, now I don't really have to deal with Vert Anaconda. He could hard open the Red Ice Fusion. But, I guess, it's just something I'm going to have to deal with at one point. Right now we are in a little bit of a breaky situation. We just need to draw 1 level 4 and we're good, but like we just don't seem to be drawing it. We finally got to this again. We drew a repeat, and then we just drew multiple repeats. The crazy thing is, if we had just drawn any level 4, we would have won probably by now. We would have won. Because 1 level 4 would have gotten me to this. This would have gotten me to the Photon Lord. Photon Lord would have attacked over the Dark Magician, and then would have just negated Vert Anaconda. I still would have had Photon Lord, and then I could have just negated the Gadget Trio. But unfortunately, we just opened. We drew into something not so great. We drew into Necro Valley, which is not great. Again, this matchup, just Necro Valley is not awesome. And now he's summoning all these monsters. We are not doing so hot. Okay, he's going to attack over this dude. Yep. Okay. If we draw level 4, we're still in good shape. We still have some things we can do here. Okay, that's a level 4. We're good. I think we're good. Okay. So we are going to special summon this dude out. We're going to actually set Necro Valley, destroying the old Necro Valley. This will allow us to use this effect to special summon the guy out of our graveyard. Yes, we want to special summon because we wouldn't have been able to if we had Necro Valley in play. So we summon this out. Perfect. And now we can make a rank 4 of some kind. Now the question is, which rank 4 do we make? Because this card's unaffected by monster effects, so you gotta keep that in mind. The question is, who do we make? That's the question. Who do we make? Because technically, we can make this guy the Photon Omega. And then don't forget, we also have access to all of the other Photon and stuff like that. We can make this, take this monster, attack over this, but then he just has all this stuff next turn. I guess Photon Lord is an option. I guess Photon Lord is probably the best option here, honestly. We make Photon Lord, or Galaxy Photon into Photon Dragon, I think is actually the best option. I think we can activate this now. It's not hindering anything anymore. Yep, activate. Detach this dude. Add Eternal Galaxy to hand. Now we go to battle phase. We just attack over this. Yep, he's going to activate this. Set 1 Stronghold, which of course he does have. Main phase 2. Set Eternal Galaxy, end phase. This duel is more unnecessarily close than it needs to be. It really is. It's unnecessarily close. Yep. Immediately do this because we have to be able to negate monster effects. Like, this duel would have been over if I had just drawn. If I had just drawn a monster when I needed to. Like this, we would have won this already. But I guess we're gonna have to just deal with this right now. We've been playing it out smart. Like, it's not like I'm making bad play all day today. Like, we've been playing against decks that in theory are better than our decks. Like, we played against Blue Eye Sky Striker, and now we're playing against Silent Sarcophagus. And these decks are better than our decks. But like, the pilots have just been making the stupidest plays. That card's really good. The one he just searched. If he activates that, I am going to have to destroy it. Okay, he's going to summon Shining Sarcophagus, Stronghold Man. This card's kind of dangerous. He had 3,000. Good thing he summoned it in defense. I don't know if that was mandatory to summon it in defense. But he summoned it in defense. This thing's 3,000. Okay, what are we summoning here? SP Little Knight. Okay. He did not use it as... He did not use a fusion or a link, so he didn't get to banish. He just summons it. Fine by me. Yeah, like I said, like these people are not making the smartest plays. He's going to activate this. Special summon this card. Pay half your life points. Destroy all their cards. I'm going to let him special summon this. For every banished card. Right now it's like none. So I'm going to let him special summon this. And then pay half his life points. And then I will activate this effect. That looks so cool. That is the coolest. Looks so cool. Yep, he's going to summon that. That's fine. I'm going to let him pay half his life points, and then I'm going to activate my effect. Yep, paid half his life points. Now I will activate this effect to negate. And I will be leaving the monster on board, right? I will be leaving the monster on board. Do I want to destroy this thing or not? That's the question. Because I kind of want to leave it on board. It has 0 attack right now. So I kind of want to leave it so I can just attack into it. Yeah, I'll leave it. So I'm going to activate that. He's going to activate this. That's fine. I'm also going to trigger this effect to search. He's going to banish that and probably my monster. That's fine. I'm going to activate this effect. Quick effect to search. He's going to ash that. Okay, well. What can you do? What can you do? Yeah, he's going to banish both my monster, or both our monsters. And then, yeah, that's still going to be negated. He still paid a lot of life points, which is good. Because that will be getting summoned back in attack mode with 0 attack. So if I can get the right combination of cards, we can actually sneak out a win here. Photon Galaxy. We can actually sneak a win out here. Monster. Oof, that is actually what we needed. This is an inherent special summon? Yes, it is. Okay, mathematically, can we sneak out a win here? I think we actually can, because this is 2,000, and then this... don't tell me that's not enough. That's game, right? That's game? Yes, that's 29. Okay. Battle phase. We attack over... Wait, is this like all monsters, everything gets banished when it leaves the field? What's going on here? No, it doesn't. Okay, so... We attack over this. Cool, 900, and then we just attack over the Gandor G, and we're good. Oh my god. That was a clean-ass win. That was a clean-ass win. This is crazy. This is like a full day of no misplays. Full day of no misplays. Every day, every single game I've played has been clean. If anything, not only misplays, some of these plays have been like stellar, honestly. Okay, here's what my opponent is playing. I did indeed stop a Red Ice Fusion, and I'm very proud of that. Because outing a Dragoon with any of our decks is damn near impossible. Okay, let's open up another Master Pack. Wonderful. Let's see what we get here. It's not glowing, but that's not a problem because we've been pulling... Like, the UR we just pulled is probably as worthless as like a common. This is a great card, but I need all the Exodia pieces and all of the other stuff that needs to... Like, it's just too many... This is... For a common, this is a good common, but there's too many other cards I need that are high rarity. This is a great card for the Marincest deck. It's actually... I'll take another copy of that. Super Heavy Samurai, okay, sure. Grave Skirmisher, can't use that. Armored Bee, not good enough. Star Seraph, can I use this in any way? 3 level 4 light monsters. In the deck I'm currently running, this can technically be used. Once per turn, you can detach 1 material, target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, have its attack and negate its effects. There are better cards that do this that only require 2 monsters. If this... I have the card. This is terrible. If this face-up card on the field be destroyed, you can detach all of its materials. And if you do, any battle damage turn is half. That's terrible. This card is just bad. Like, we literally have... We're playing a card where we can detach a material and then target a monster, negate its effects, and make it 0. So, like, we are already playing a card that is better than this. This is just not a great card in any way. I don't. Why are what do the sharks have to do with this guy, by the way? Yeah, what do they? Oh, because it's probably number monsters. And then Stardust Charge. I just pulled that like 2 packs ago. Okay, let's open up some legacy tickets and see what we get. Again, as I was saying before, the only thing I'm really looking for out of these pretty much is like barrier statues and stealth crack, and that's it. Activate this card, banish 2 monsters you control, target 1 face of monster opponent control, special summon, discard attack position. If the attack is equal to that monster's attack, it still counts as a trap. As a trap monster, summon this way, inflict damage equal to the card's attack. So this card's not bad, it just requires a lot of setup. To banish 2 monsters you control, you summon a monster. It's basically a token, it has no effect. It has the same things as your opponent, and then like this is decent with like if you have monsters that are just sitting around on the field, this isn't bad, but like yeah, this isn't bad if you were like, it's not a horrific card. It's actually not. It's definitely a little Yugi card, for sure. It's a Yugi Moto card. Randomly comes up in some random. Well, it's not a bad card. Hidden Spellbook. Target 2 spell cards, ever shuffle them into the deck. Nope, not good. Wow, what is this? I need to buy that in real life. Turtle Raccoon. That is a cool looking card. That is a cool looking card. The leaf, the back of the school photo background. I love it. Okay, we just won the coin flip, and the hand's looking pretty good, right? If Teller Constellar monster is special summon to your field, special summon this card. Graveyard, so I don't think I can actually summon this anyway. I think we just summon this dude out. Yeah, because these can't be special summon. This can increase attack, decrease. This we just set pass. You hope you don't have to use the torrential, but if need be, we will use it. Unfortunately, we have interruptions that give up our monster no matter what here. So, nothing I can really do. Heavy Storm instantly. We lose everything. This might be our first loss. Yep. And this is Yugioh most likely. Yep, Star Seraph. Alright, and I said I would auto scoop, but not only would I auto scoop, but they drew an insane hand because they just... Yeah, the second I saw it, you have to auto scoop. I said I would auto scoop against Yugioh and Malice and stuff like that, so those losses don't count because those decks are just so insane. Like the chances of us beating them is virtually impossible. There's a good chance I actually would have won that duel if he had not opened Heavy Storm. Okay, we lost a coin flip. Our opponent chose for us to go first. The hand's okay. I mean, we drew all our photons, but it's fine. They're playing a 60 card deck of some kind. We summon this out obviously right away before our opponent realizes. Special summon this out for free. The summon is once per turn. That's fine. I think obviously I don't know what they're playing. Normally I make our rank 4s based on what our opponent is playing, but if I don't know what they're playing, I think it's just best to go with the photon stuff, especially since I have Eternal Galaxy in hand anyway. And I hope this does get ashed because we do have considerable counterplay, so that's good. So I hope this does get ashed, actually. Yep, and then we'll just add, I guess, Photon Advancer. Yeah, because we have Necro Valley, so the Galaxy guy wouldn't have been that great. And then we just activate Necro Valley, set 2 cards, and pass. I think that is the play here. Unfortunately, that is the play. No point to summon that. Not the worst board we've ever created. We have Necro Valley. He has something. I have no idea what, but it's end phase, so oof. Why do you play that? Why do you have that? Why do you have that? Like why in the world do you have Typhoon? Why do you have that? That's quite something. I hope he's playing a 60 card deck, which means that he probably will use the graveyard in some way. So it's actually kind of, I hope it doesn't hurt us, the fact that he randomly had a copy of Typhoon in his 60 card deck to out our Necro Valley. That would be the most gold thing ever. Okay, he's going to summon Silent Magician 0. Okay. Okay, that's fine with me. So far, that's fine with me. Yeah, this Typhoon was insane. I actually don't even think this even hurts him that much. Truthfully, I don't. Well, I just had a flashback for a second there. This is the same deck we just played against, basically. Is this thing need to banish? Pay half your life as banish as many other control. If you do banish them. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's see where this goes. 60 card deck. Randomly opens Typhoon end phase. Okay. Yeah, we're going to search in the end phase. Yep, searching in the end phase. We're going to add Summoner since we no longer have Negro Valley on the field because he destroyed it. So I guess we just go this. Z Ascended Sage. Yeah, he's going to increase his level. I could negate and destroy, but I don't think that matters right now. Because I don't think we special this, we normal this, we summon back. Do we have this? Is 1,000 going to make a difference in terms of beating us when we could just attack over his monster anyway? Yeah, I don't think it's going to make a difference because it's 1,000. I think we just keep our negates under here. I don't think it actually will make a difference if I negate and destroy this. So I think it's fine. We just leave it. You can have your slightly more attack. So we will summon this out and then activate its effect. Summon back Photon Thrasher. Increase that attack. Now we can special summon. Honestly, this isn't a bad time for the Tsukiyomi. We special this out. And then we can Tsukiyomi right now. And then we draw 2 cards. Or we can just go Time Thief. He's more consistent. See, Time Thief is always competing for just, like, use. He always is. So we can go Time Thief here. Because he can, like, dodge around stuff. Or we can go Tsukiyomi, draw 2. Discard this. We could potentially draw more interruptions. Yeah, I guess we just go that. Because we never do it. Go 1 and 2. Summon this out. Does this have any, like, crazy stipulation? Like, I can't attack? No, just descend 1, draw 2. Yep, we'll activate this. Detach. And we will send 1, draw 2. Oof. Increase this card's level. Honestly, now this card becomes a problem. I probably will negate and destroy it now. Actually, it's still only going to be... It's going to gain 1 more. It's going to have 2,000, right? So I guess it's not the end of the world. Yeah, we can still attack over it. 2,500. God damn it. Oh my god. I didn't know that it was going to increase for every card drawn. I guess I'll destroy it next turn. I guess I do no battle damage this time around, then I do it next turn. That is so trash. That is so trash. I should have just negated and destroy this stupid ass card. And then we drew 2 monsters anyway. Yeah, I thought it increases your every time your opponent draws a card, increase by the level of by the number drawn. I should have read that more closely. I thought it was just every time I draw, they increase by 1, not the other way around. I guess I could destroy it now if I wanted to, but it's not the end of the world. I could just Fiendish Chain it, I guess, if it becomes a real problem, but it really shouldn't be here. Here we go with this shit. Oh, man. Now things are an actual problem. Okay, this is the first duel where I've made legitimate mistakes, honestly. This is the first duel where I made legitimate mistakes, and I'm honest about it. What's crazy is this 60 card deck, he opens this anyway. That, I think, is actually crazy. He's going to set a card, not activate this. Now he activates it. I can't do anything. All right, he's going to attack over this. This attack I'll allow to slide. I'm very disappointed in my own actions, too, but what can you do? He's going to attack probably Photon, Advancer. This, I'm going to go ahead and Fiendish Chain. I'm going to stop this attack. Because I intend to destroy this monster next turn anyway. Yeah, I intend to destroy this main phase too. We'll see what he does. He does technically have a rank 7 here if he wanted to. And if he's like the other guy, he has other things too. So we'll activate this to special or to add one from deck. To hand, no, we'll just put it underneath. Give us another protection layer. And now when we draw, we'll activate to negate and destroy. That's a pretty good draw. Activate, your opponent draws. Yeah, we're going to definitely negate and destroy this. We have to negate. So we have to detach the Galaxy Photon. This way we can negate and destroy and not have to deal with the Magician anymore. Because this thing is getting a little too strong, a little too fast. I should have done that earlier. That was my mistake. This is a pretty good draw though, actually. This is a pretty good draw. So we'll start by summoning this, which will give us a double normal summon. During the turn this card is normal summon. You can normal summon, yeah. This will give us the extra normal summon. Yeah, this will give us the extra normal summon. And then we can normal summon this out. We don't have an effect to use here. Now we can make a rank 4 and then special summon one back and go again. I guess we can go with this dude now. And then we can make another rank 4 after this. It's pretty decent, yeah. As we do this plus this. Yep, activate his effect. Detach, I guess both of these, yeah. I didn't even realize it was both, but we'll detach both. Negate that, make it 0, so we can attack over it. Activate this effect. Yes, we definitely want to special summon a monster. Which one's stronger? This. Summon that out in attack mode. What is my opponent cooking here? What do they have? Oh, he can send a monster to the graveyard when I special summon. Well, I guess that's fine, though. He got rid of one of his bricks, and I get to negate. He gets to send one of my monsters to the graveyard. So we'll go attack mode here. And then we can go to battle phase, sure. I guess we'll attack firstly over the Magician. Because he has nothing high level on the board right now, so he can't use its effect. Go attack over this. It is Marshmallow, the little one. Can I be destroyed by battle? Your opponent cannot target this monster for card attacks. Oh, damn, this sucks. Main phase 2. This card's whack as hell because it can't be destroyed by monster effects, and that just happens to be everything that we've got in our deck. So we can go into this, but I don't have a discard right now, so we should go to end phase. That really is whack as hell. I was planning to go into Pallades eventually, but I could not go to Pallades. But Pallades kind of doesn't solve the problem that we're in right now, because you can just reactivate this and you can just reactivate this. So like or resummon that. So right now I actually don't have a solution to this. Okay, I am definitely going to be negating this. Yeah, he's going to activate this. I'm going to be negating it. Do I destroy it too, or just targets this card? I'm not targeting that card. I'm just negating it. Yeah, I'm going to activate this to negate. Detach our Photon Thrasher. Because I don't want him to get the Dark Magician Girl. And then the rest of his deck. Yep, that's fine. On a side note, something I do like about this deck is how many something I do like about this deck is just, wow, Guardian Axe Gnarl. That is crazy. What are you even attaching it to? This is the most random deck. This is the most random deck. We need to draw some stuff. This is a nonsense situation right now. He put Guardian Axe Gnarl on Berry Magician Girl. Oh my god. Okay. How much attack points? Is it 300 for every Magician Girl, different names? He did all that to get a monster with 1500 attack. This is a little dangerous because it can summon the Dark Magician Girl. This can't be destroyed by battle. It's crazy because, like, technically speaking, For the first time today, I think our deck is better, but like his deck has all these annoying cards. Like I can't attack this because then he summons something else. This can't be destroyed by battle. It's like, and I'm an idiot because I keep going for all of these like interesting cards over the cards that are just consistently good. So I could have just made a Time Thief here, which is probably what I should have done. But I'm going for all this random stuff because I think it's going to be funner to play. And now I'm dealing with the consequences of this. He's going to summon Dark Magician, Black Magic. Yeah, this keeps prompting me to put a monster underneath. But obviously we don't know what we're going to do yet, because he can clear out our board potentially, and then we'll have to do different things. Yeah, if I attack this, we're in trouble. If I attack this, it doesn't get destroyed, and if I attack this, it's really big. And then nothing can be attacked other than this right now, the Marshmallow anyway. Okay, he's going to attack something here. If this gets destroyed, we get the draw, so that's pretty cool. Which hopefully this is the one that gets attacked. Nope, not the one that gets attacked. We're going to attack over that. Okay, main phase, end phase, we might as well activate this, get the materials from underneath it. We really need to draw one of the outs. Get this to your hand. Nope, we want to put it underneath, so we have another monster negate. Draw, Necro Valley, a little late to the party. I don't really know what that really does for us right now. I guess we can't change battle positions because of this Axe Gnarl. Yeah, I think this is the only one we can attack, right? Except this one, yeah. We're going to go Necro Valley here. Just end phase. We can't attack. We can't do anything. We can't do anything right now. Guardian Axe Gnarl. This has been a foolish duel. This has been easily the most foolish out of the 3 duels. Or out of all of the duels that we've had today. I don't remember how many. This has been by far the most foolish out of all of the duels. Because we played against enemy decks basically all day today, but this has been the biggest, like, typhoon to open it up. Like, this has just been a mess, honestly. And if this guy gets destroyed, at least we get the draw. Potentially do something here. This lets me draw cards, right? We both draw till we have 6 cards or something like that. Damn it. Why didn't you activate this in the battle phase? Man, we could have both drawn. Okay, he's going to add Gandora. I don't think I can really do... Actually, I can do something. I have the out to Gandora. I have a negate. So he can summon Gandora if he wants to. But I only have 2 negates of Gandora. And really, this Marshmallow is causing so much trouble for us. Yep, he's going to activate the Gandora. I'm going to let him summon it. I'm going to let him summon it, then, like last time, I'm going to negate the effect. Yeah, so he's going to activate this. I'm going to let him activate the effect and then negate this effect. So he's going to pay the 2750. We're going to activate our effect to negate it. Yep, detach. Yep, 100%. Doesn't destroy anymore. We will be negating it, and he doesn't gain any attack. This card's really good. It's just requires a certain bit of setup. Now, if we can just draw 2 monsters, pop this card, we can get away with a lot. What is... This is the most idiotic situation. This has a lot of attack, and I can't out it. And the worst part is, this Guardian Axe Gnarl is doing so much. Because I couldn't change my monster to defense because it prevents my monsters from changing battle positions. This is the nonsense. Like, never, ever, ever in my life would I think that Guardian Axe Gnarl would be the card that ruins a duel for me. Ever. But I can't change my battle position right now. I just can't. And this guy is an anime duelist. He has... See, but like when I lose to stuff like this, I don't get mad. I don't get mad. Max C, it's like irritating because it's like, damn, I have no counterplay. There's nothing I could have done. And it's unoriginal. It's largely unoriginal. This, losing to a Guardian Axe Gnarl, I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. If I lose because of this card, nothing but respect. Nothing but respect. Honestly, nothing but respect when you get the draw card. Ash. That could have been useful 98 times. And then we lose our Photon Lord finally. Oof, and then we lose, yep, a direct 900. No, for real though, like that's insane. Losing to a Guardian Axe Gnarl, that's crazy. This does nothing for us, I don't think. I still can't attack over this damn thing. I think we just set this and pass. Block 1 attack, end phase. Is that game, by the way, on his part? He has 63. If he attacks with this, that's game. But he's going to have to attack. I also could have set Ash, but I mean, like, hopefully he doesn't attack with this first. Only an absolute, like, serial killer would attack with this first. With 900 attack. Yeah, we definitely are going to Ash this. For sure. If we don't. Now, if he gets to Gandora G, then we're just cooked. Okay, he's going to tribute summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon. He's going to tribute his monsters to summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Just a regular Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is the most insane duel ever. This guy's just flexing on us now. This guy's just flexing on us. This is insane. Like, it really is. This is the worst combination of cards I've ever seen. And it's beating us. And it's not like we opened badly. We opened alright. Like, we actually did. We opened alright. I did misplay at one point, but this is insane. This is insane. We actually, I'm not going to waste any more time. We actually have lost this duel. And I can't even. I have to attack this stupid ass marshmallow. This is insane. Like, we actually have lost this duel. And like I said, I did misplay down the beginning there, like down in the middle of the duel there, and I definitely could have done different things. But honestly, I don't even know if those different things would have made a difference. I think that's crazy. The Guardian Axe Gnarl literally won him this game. Because if I had just had... Can't be destroyed by card effects. If I had just had this guy in defense mode, he still has not summoned a monster. Well, now he has a monster that can out it. But he wouldn't have had anything for quite some time to out my monster. This is insane. This is actually insane. This is one of the craziest duels I've ever played. This guy has every brick you could possibly imagine. But he just opens so damn well. Yeah, he's going to attack me with Blue Eyes. He's going to get the animation. Honestly, I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. I would rather lose to what I just lost to, as frustrating as it is, than lose to Maxi. Okay, this is what my opponent was playing. It's glorious. How they drew playable cards out of all of this, I don't even know. They're playing a 60 card deck with 2 Shining Sarcophaguses, and they opened it. They're playing 1 Typhoon. Playing 1 Typhoon. They're playing 2 of this. The whole deck is based around this. They play 2 of it. That's absolutely... And then what's crazy is they basically only opened the gold sarcophagus, the Shining Sarcophagus stuff. Why there's Blue Eyes in here, I don't know. Why there's like Solid Dragon and like all these bricks in here, I don't know. But they didn't open them. Incredible. La 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 la.